Good evening and welcome to homecoming night at Veterans Memorial Field in Waupun. It's the Waupun Warriors taking on the Hornets of Wautoma. Again, another one of those new teams that they're not used to facing in football, and here we are playing in the same conference as them. And Waupun sitting right now at 4-2 on the season, having a great season going on. Kind of hit a speed bump up in Nakusa last week with a team that actually came back in the end and they got a chance to get within one score of that ball game, but lost 30-20 in that game. But still a lot of good things going on for Waupun, and are definitely a competitive team, and that's all we ever really asked these last years. Just be competitive with the teams you play out there. That is definitely Waupun right now, and then some.
Very competitive, and then now we're getting a little greedy. Well, we want to see maybe playoff football or win the last few games here and have a really positive season, get in the flow. But, it's been a lot of fun, and the weather's been absolutely amazing every night we've done games.
Yeah, you can't complain about the weather at all. Looks like a really nice weekend coming up, too. So I'm looking forward to bringing you the game tonight. I just know we're going to have pretty much a packed house here on a homecoming night. A lot of people down for the parade this afternoon. That was fun. The whole thing that goes with homecoming, the whole week of wearing different things each day, the different competitions they have, powder puff football, and the guys played volleyball instead of playing football against each other. But it takes you back to your high school days when they had the same thing going on. It's small town USA, and it's still happening, and I love it.
Yeah, it's nice the way the communities rally around these teams and what happens during homecoming. And from what I heard, there was a little bit of shenanigans around town, but not much.
Yeah,
nothing that was out of line. So that's always great to hear, and the people understand what's going on this week and have a little more tolerance for some of those things. But yeah, always a lot of fun, and it's going to end right here tonight, hopefully with a nice victory for Waupun.
Yeah, a lot of other games, of course, the whole conference playing tonight, but the big game that everybody's wondering about and how it's going to come out is Berlin, who is perfect on the season at 4-0, and Wisconsin Dells 4-0 in conference play too, going at it tonight over at Wisconsin Dells, and keeping an eye on that one. I'll see if I can find that on my phone where we can get some updates on that score, but that's one that everybody had kind of marked down, especially where they're sitting right now. Big game, biggest game in the conference this season.
You talked about how Waupun's made improvements. We had that game with the Dells, and we said Waupun, they could have won that game. They were right there. They had their opportunities, and they certainly competed with the Dells, pretty evenly. So Waupun's program is very close to being at the top of this conference.
Yeah, they were about 5 mental mistakes away. I think 3 times they had too many men in the huddle, and for 12 men in the huddle, and that got them a penalty. And then there was some personal fouls, which is a bit more of a bugaboo early in the season with the guys coming out maybe a little too aggressive. But I think they've got rid of most of those kind of problems, and let's just see if they can take care of business. According to Coach Adrian Harmson, said he's got a lot of teams that are more running teams that they're facing here the rest of the season. So definitely they've got to learn that's kind of their bugaboo this season is stopping the run, and every team that we played pretty much had some guy that put some big numbers up against Waupun's defense.
And one of the guys that's been a little bit absent from that defense is Potratz, and he was a very quality linebacker, and I know he's had some knee issues, and he's still playing the game. He's playing on offense, but he hasn't played the last couple of games both ways. They're giving him a little break on defense, and they miss him a bit right now, but I don't know if he'll be able to come back and play both ways again before this season is over or not.
Well, I was talking to a close family member of his, and that person told me that he may be playing some defense here tonight. So that's good news, and he's definitely playing through some stuff with his knee right now, but he's a tough kid, knows it's his senior year, and he wants to finish hard. I had a chance to talk to Coach Adrian Harmson, took a little time with him just yesterday, and we'll have that interview coming your way. Waupun getting set to take on Wautoma here on homecoming night at Waupun. Another conference game for them in the South Central Conference. That interview coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Welcome back to more of our Home and Auto Sales pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you. And time now to talk to the head coach of the Waupun Warriors, Adrian Harmson. And Adrian, pretty tough team you took on in Nakusa last week. I know a very physical team, and just thoughts about last week's 30-20 loss over at Nakusa.
Yeah, they were a good team, and something that we were focusing on was, trying to start off hot. We started off a little slow, and they got two, quick early scores, and that really just really beat us there. We really picked it up that second half, but really focusing on, once again, starting off hot and make sure guys are ready to go right away at the beginning of the game.
Okay, well, in that game, a couple of monster performances again offensively. Got Chase Beam thrown for 257 yards, a couple touchdowns. Just been a beast throwing the ball. And again, another big game for Logan Prawl, 110 yards receiving. But a name that keeps on popping up more and more as we go on throughout the season is Caden Del Ponte. Seems like definitely becomes more of an essential part of your offense the way it looks.
Yeah, we've been at the beginning of the season, and someone who's just been busting his butt from last year, definitely had most improved player from last year coming into this season, and we know we could definitely use him in some ways. And so, he's starting to earn his reps, and he's starting to get that recognition that he's finally deserving for all the hard work that he's been putting in. So, last week, he got his touchdown, I believe, 2 against Adams Friendship. He also got one as well. It's just one of those kids that's doing things right, and he's working hard.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the season, regular season that is, and you're 4-2 on the season.
And what would you like to see, as far as an improvement on your defense right now? I know you get some pretty good hard hitters in there, but what would you like to see them improve on as you get to these last 3 games and get close to hopefully a playoff berth this year?
Yeah. Defensively, we're, going to be running into a lot of run-heavy teams here. We got Wautoma coming up here. We got Berlin and Moss, and they're all pretty run-heavy. So really just making sure that our D-line and our linebackers are really keying on their jobs, their responsibilities, and, making sure that they're allowing them to flow and be able to make those plays in the backfield rather than, initiating contact a few yards down the field. So really going to be focusing on, making sure that our linebackers and our D-line is doing pretty well.
Well, you got Wautoma coming up, another team that you haven't never played before in the playoffs and a regular season, I should say, in conference play in the South Central Conference. And they're having a rough go of it so far. 0-6, got blown out pretty good last week by the Dells, 53-0. But what do you know about Wautoma? What should you be definitely keying on so you don't try to make their season turn around at our expense?
Yeah. Looking at their team, they got a couple guys, definitely one of their linemen, big dude, and I think he's a commit to D1. I think he's going to the Badgers. But, it's not just one guy, it's a team. It looks like they're a younger team. They got quite a few starting sophomores, it look like. So, for us, we're going to just take advantage of where we can and do the best we can. We're a pretty heavy off passing team. So we're definitely going to try and, find the spots and make those people open. In the passing game, but then, we still also have those 2 running backs to try and even it out between run and pass. So just trying to take advantage of, where they're struggling and, hopefully at the end of the day, we come home with another W.
Well, it's been fun watching you. I can tell the excitement building up around town. A lot of people talking about your team. You got a bunch of undefeated youth teams that are out there too. And so it looks like this year's team and the future looks pretty bright for Waupun football. It looks like a lot of kids out there even on the flag football mornings on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, that it's something, as us coaches, it's great to see, a lot of the behind the scenes, you don't really see the hours that the coaches put in, not just myself, but all the other coaches. So really seeing that pay off with the amount of kids and, the amount of family members that are coming out to support their kids, that's great for us. We love to see that, just love to see the growth of football. It's really spreading around Waupun. So for us, we couldn't really ask for much more.
Well, Adrian, we wish you good luck here tonight against the Wautoma Hornets. I guess I got to get used to saying all these new mascots in here too, but good luck against them, and hopefully we'll be talking to you right after the game here. Homecoming night, so a pretty big deal. Should be packed crowd here tonight to watch your game.
Yep. Yeah, we're hoping for the best, and hoping to see all the old alumni come back and cheer us on and get us going for this game on Friday.
Okay, Adrian Harmson joining us before Waupun takes on the Wautoma Hornets. Be back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Another great week here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Steve with us here to talk about all the exciting happenings this week. Brewer playoff baseball. Got the Packers coming at you on Sunday, too.
Packer game will be on the late game this Sunday, so we're going to move our meat raffle up this week to 2 o'clock. We're going to take another shot for the animal shelter in town here. The last raffle being our first one was a little bit light, so we're going to give them another whirl. So stop down, do a meat raffle first, then come watch the game. All kinds of fun stuff to do there. Specials, pizzas at halftime. Try that out.
Got the Brewers, of course, in their playoff push coming at at ya. Hopefully things will be okay in this wild card series, right?
We'll have the games on all week long, too. There's a lot of great stuff going on with the Major League playoffs, so come check that out, too.
Of course, you got great specials coming up here, right?
Specials every day in the kitchen, homemade soups and chilies. The other thing that a lot of people don't know that we have is come and check out our bourbon barrel aged beer select. Something that we have quite a good offering on. Great amount of tap lines going, but if you want something a little bit even upscale from that, check out our bourbon barrel selection. It's something that a lot of places don't have.
The Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back. Band's playing right now, full uniform. We've got the stands filling up. People keep pouring in here. Just what I expected to see here tonight. Excitement about Waupun football, a 4-2 season going on, and getting set to take on the 0-6 Hornets of Wautoma in this ball game, who happen to have a guy who's going to the Wisconsin Badgers, and that's Michael Reski, 6'8" senior, 295 pounds. He's listed at, but he's a big man.
He is a big man, and we saw him during warm-ups. Certainly stands out in the crowd. We've saw a couple of guys like that this year, that big, but yeah, we'll see what he's all about, how good he really is. But yeah, he has the size definitely to play in the Big Ten.
Again, Waupun losing last week by a score of 30-20 in that ball game. Kind of dug a hole against Nakusa, up at Nakusa. They were down 16-0 at halftime, and they really had a tough time with both the quarterback and running back, which are brothers, Finn and Kirchner, and let's see if I have his brother's name written down here. But the Kirchner brothers were more than Waupun could handle early in that ball game. They even got ahead of us 24-0 in that game before we scored, which was a good score that kind of was set up with a turnover just before halftime, and that meant a lot for Waupun to at least have a chance to get back in the game.
It certainly did. And Waupun, again, you said they've had a couple of games where they dig big holes early in the game, and they just have to find a way to maybe get more excited before they come out here for that opening drive and see if they can get a little bit better start. And you don't like to play from behind. It really changes what you have to do, even though Waupun is a passing team first and foremost. But you'd like to be able to mix it up more with run and pass, and I think if you're not behind by a couple of scores, you can do that.
Yeah, Chase Beam out there tossing the ball around again, 16 of 22 for 257 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also, Hayden Reeder led us in rushing with 52 yards and also had 10 tackles, and he's the tackle leader on the team throughout the season. He's just a beast out there, both with the ball in his hands and chasing the guy with the ball in his hands out there. Logan Paul, 5 reception again, having another over 100-yard reception game, 110 yards with 1 touchdown. Caden Del Ponte, like we talked about in the coach's interview, getting more touches out there. He had 3 receptions, 65 yards for another touchdown. And Kyler Sanders always a threat out there for Waupun. But you know, they've got the weapons. They've got some guys that can adequately run the ball for you. And then you got some great targets out there, except I see Emmett Hull not playing tonight. So he's not suited up tonight, so maybe some precautions, they said, possibly with concussion protocol or something with him, but that's one of your main targets out there. Always seems to get a couple of big catches at big times for Waupun. So again, Emmett Hull will not be playing here tonight, but still many other great targets for for the quarterback Chase Bean.
Yeah, and it's good. They always err on the side of caution. I think Emmett's probably going to be fine, but yeah, just right now they're going to sit him out, and hopefully they can get it done without him. He is a big part of what this team does offensively.
And if you are a video audience, you can see the guys opted to wear their nice yellow and traditional yellow jerseys and pants here today. Sometimes they wear the black here with the black pants and the whole works, and they've got a whole bunch of different combinations that they can wear out there. Last week on the road, it was nothing but white out there, so boy, they've got some options. Did you have 3 sets of different uniforms when you played football here at Waupun?
No, we only had home and away. We wore black and white. with the same, I think, gold pants always. We only
Same
had one.
pants, different jersey.
Yeah, different tops. So we did not have that big a budget back in the day, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they could do a throwback night and dig out some of the jerseys from back in your day from, God, how many years is that? Like 50 years ago? 45 years ago?
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it sounds like I'm over-exaggerating, but we're both in the same class. We were not over-exaggerating.
It's like 46 or 47 years ago when I played football. You're amazing. Yeah,
So,
I think most of those jerseys are gone. I see them around town once in a while. You'll see someone
really?
wearing one of those. I think back in the day when they upgraded, they just handed them out to people that may have wanted them.
Again, it was Waupun taking on Wautoma. They're coached by Andy Krieger, and they've had some pretty lopsided losses during the season for the Hornets. Last week, they lost by a score of 53-0 to Wisconsin Dells, who was taking on Berlin, the battle of the undefeated teams going at it over at Wisconsin Dells. And Nate has pulled that up so we can kind of keep track of that game. But it's been kind of a rough season for Wautoma, even with that big Division I football recruit. He's a lineman. He's not carrying the ball. He's just doing some blocking. And I'm not sure if he plays on both sides of the ball, the offense and defensive line they have him listed at. But there's only so much a lineman can do to impact the football game out there. And I guess they're definitely the men. One thing that always tells me that a team is kind of checked out a little bit is if you try to look up their stats.
And there's nothing.
It's very incomplete. There's some people only have down for 2 games, and the most they had is 4 games that they had for a few people. So I got a little idea of who their quarterback was and who their main go-to running back is. But other than that, when the coach checks out on the stat part of it, things aren't going good because that's probably checking out on your team too. I don't know.
The numbers are down a little bit too. I think there's a few guys that have their tops on but are wearing slacks, so they're not, maybe injuries, but they only have about 22 or 23 guys dressed. So, yeah, not huge numbers going on in Wautoma right now in the football program.
Again, we're on Veterans Memorial Field. It's homecoming night. Waupun getting set to take on Wautoma, and it's good to see our American Legion and VFW Post guys out there right now, and they always do us proud. And we are so lucky and proud to have them in our community. So we're going to take a break right now. We'll come back with the start of today's game. Waupun on homecoming game. Really kind of a must-win if they want to win this game right here, because you're taking a tough Berlin team next week, and then a team that's kind of in the middle of the road with you at Mauston, both at 2-2 in the conference. So this is definitely you got to get this one right here to go to 5-2 and see what happens and see if you can get yourself in that postseason. We'll have more Waupun football at the beginning of today's game coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. And we are set to bring you Waupun Warrior football here on this Friday night in Waupun. A big weekend coming up. We've got the kind of the send-off, or the kind of the kickoff of the, I guess, food truck alley, they call it. So we have food trucks just left of Stone and Sway. They've got all the new statues coming into town that they have in that exchange program, and each one of them has something to do with Waupun. There's a certain meeting with our city, and they're going to be doing that from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow morning into the afternoon. So check that out. All the great stores downtown, the great food you're going to find. Scotty Meyer performing, and it's going to be a great weekend.
Scotty going to be outside at the in that area?
Yeah, he's going to be
cool.
Part of that event. The whole thing with the Food Truck Fest. So that'll be a fun day. I know Nick Rush will be there kind of supplying some of the music before Scotty starts playing, and have some speakers set up, and they'll actually have a ceremony for them coming up tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. And I'm going to be downtown too. So if you go past the radio station, wave at 9:30. I'm going to be doing shopping spree from right at our studios at 313 East Main Street. And I'll be there just to judge everybody's parallel parking, even though I botched up my last attempt down there. But I'll be down there criticizing people and giving thumbs up to all the people. We're going to have a great time and a beautiful day coming up tomorrow, and all the great shopping opportunities in downtown Waupun. Now, things are really happening, trending in the right way. Football, 5th and 6th graders, they won their championship. They went 6-0, had their championship game with undefeated teams, beat Johnson Creek 8-0. 7th and 8th graders are undefeated. The JV team undefeated, and then you got a varsity team that's 4-2. Now, things are happening here in Waupun football-wise, and it's exciting to have some good football teams. It looks like they're going to be good for some years.
Barb and I have a goal. We're going to come down some Saturday morning when you're working and try and make you laugh through the window. See if we can bust you up while you're on air.
Hope Barb's not going to moon me again, is she?
Not again.
Not again, okay.
It
only made me laugh one time.
Once a month is all she can do.
Hopefully Barb's tuned in tonight and heard exactly what we said, but we love Barb. She's a go-getter.
All right, we are almost set, Steve. It's kind of fun here again, homecoming night.
Yeah, I love this, being part of this and get to call the game for you here. Had all Waupun's games this season. Make sure we try to get that Berlin game in. Randy and I will not be available for that. Waupun going to get the ball right about the 22-yard line. It's in the hands of Del Ponte, cruising over to his left hand, gets himself up to about the 43-yard line. There you go. And with the ball and the carry is Caden Del Ponte. It's the guy we talked about in the pregame show, and to be more of a key member of this football team at key times, mentioning his name quite often. Of course, my job is mainly just to mention who's carrying the ball, and then if Randy can pick up a couple of blockers or tacklers out there, then I mentioned the linemen a lot, but yeah, they're doing a pretty good job for us this year. They hand the ball around the right side in the hands of Graham Gopal, and decides to cut it up. He's going to gain himself 5 yards on the play to right around the 47-yard line. See the people on the chain gang. I'm not sure who's doing the chains out there, but the one that's on the back stick that's attached to the chain, he started marching up the field too to mark it.
Yeah. looks like a young person to me from here.
I would like to put some money, have a little fundraiser to have one of those lit up down markers like they had at Nakusa. That
was nice.
Super cool and super seeable.
Wasn't probably that expensive either, I would guess.
Got a second down and about 6 yards to go. Pass over the left side over to Logan Prawl. He's got he's got that fancy footwork. Maybe didn't quite get to the first down marker. Does get it into Wautoma territory up to about the 48-yard line. So Waupun's going to be maybe a yard and a half short of a first down.
Very safe pass right there. Again, Chase Beam, percentage-wise, just has a very high completion. Gopal and late coming off the field right now.
Okay, so they don't say he was in the huddle or anything like that. Just one receiver out left, one out right. Sanders is going to get the ball, and he's going to fight his way up to, it looks like he should have made it to the sticks, the first down for Waupun. Paul Ramirez is already giving the signal, one of the assistant coaches.
It's going to be very close,
and
yes.
It is a first down for Waupun. Sanders with the carry gets himself a first down for Waupun up to the 47-yard line.
Waupun going no huddle. They use the wrist placards to call a play. Everybody's looking at their arm right now and getting ready to go.
Yeah, Wautoma, we've been there a few times for some games. We were there for a big sectional championship game against Madison Edgewood to get to the state tournament the year the girls won the state tournament.
We got an equipment problem over there. Looks like Prawl with something, either blood or...
Might be having to come off the field. Someone will have to come in, and Graham Gopal is going to come and take a spot.
I don't see any visible blood right now, but he's...
That should show up on those uniforms. It doesn't look like nobody's at that.
It doesn't look like it. It must be something else.
Oh, okay.
I saw the official point at him and then tell him to leave the field.
Beam scrambling off to his right, being chased along the right side, and decides they headed up the field. And good chase there. It was Brandon Miranda chasing him. Also, their big guy that's going to the Badgers was right behind him with Michael Reske.
Yeah, Reske, as you said, 6'8", 295. He's probably at least that. He looks heavier than that. He's a big young man.
He's thick in the legs and big strong-looking guy out there. The Badgers look good. He's even bigger than that.
Yeah,
they'll beef him up.
Oh, they certainly will.
Take the right vitamins to do that and see what happens. Hopefully, a nice future with the Badgers. Really pull for a guy out of your conference that you're playing. Beam in the shotgun gets a snap and decides to kind of bail out, and he's maybe going to get up to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a little bit of a loss on the play.
Brought down by Miranda and
pretty good rushing. They got some sizable guys, some thick bodies out there on that line. See number 55 out there. That's Jacob Smiley. For 200 pounds, a 6-foot player out there. We just mentioned before Brandon Miranda, 5'11", 260. He had some pretty good speed, too. Trips to the left now for Waupun, and Braden Torres himself out on the right side of the field. Third down and 11 to go. Beam kind of scrambling off to his left, and that's going to overshoot. He tries to get it to Gopalin over there and overshoots him. That happened quite often last week when every time he tried to get the ball to Braden Torres, it overshot him by about 2 or 3 feet. Again, that one overshoots him. We can't fault him. A great quarterback, averaging over 200 yards a game passing. That's just amazing in high school level football.
Chase Beam certainly throws a nice ball, and when he has time, he's been very effective. He does have a good receiving core. Up on tight formation here for the punt.
Give it up. A pretty good rush in on that one, and ball a fair catch at the 20-yard line. And that's where Wautoma will take over. So Wautoma does their job and stops Waupun on their first drive. Only one first down for Waupun in that. They come up empty, and now we'll take our first look at the Wautoma Hornets offensively. Like I said, not a lot of stats available, but one of them was the Peyton Pika. Looked like he threw a lot of footballs in 4 games that they had him down for. Nobody else had those kind of stats, so I would think that he would be their quarterback, number 4. Have him listed as a quarterback. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 150 pounds. Nobody's split out at all. Tight formation. And a couple running backs in the backfield with the quarterback underneath center, at least 3 of them back there. And just Pika is the quarterback, and Rusher's going to get maybe a yard, possibly 2 on the play. Let's just start kind of writing these names down as Skylar Royston. He is the one guy that did have some stats as far as they had him down for 4 games and about 300 yards or so rushing. So that's who carried the ball on that first carry. Yeah, nice sized crowd here. They announced Wautoma team, and I see a lot of people in orange and black and nobody clapping when they don't know their cue sometimes. That, hey, this is a clap right here, but Waupun people definitely know that routine. Another handoff and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Again in the hands of Royston.
Little extracurricular between Jordan Perkins and Gopal. Graham, he doesn't back down from anybody. Not the biggest guy, but no, he's got a lot of grit.
Yeah, we give him a lot of football cred. We gave him nothing going into the season because we never seen him play football. But man, he made that our image of him change a whole lot. He's a tough kid out there. He's got some great speed, great instinct out there. Oh, a nice tackle be in the backfield. Well, maybe they're going to give him like a yard of the play. Maybe they got him at the 31-yard line.
And Cody Hallerud, junior for Waupun, with a first hit. He's played well this season.
They're moving the sticks right now, so there's a first down. And yeah, he is. We've been mentioning his name quite often. So 1st and 10 for Wautoma. Their workhorse, Skylar Royston.
Gopal, he missed a good portion of the game last week. He took a big shot, and I don't know if he was just bruised up or what, but he didn't play a lot in the second half.
Got a little run around the right side. And just put Royston in different spots out there that he can get some blockers ahead of him.
Looks like DeGroff coming up on the bottom of that pile, making a play.
Their numbers aren't super easy to see if they're for Wautoma. Orange color, and they're kind of when they get kind of wrinkled up, you can't really see exactly what the numbers are. So good carry for tackle on the carry for no gain, and then another good job over on the right side, or left side of Waupun's defense.
Sanders in there, along with another couple of Warriors.
Carry by Jordan Perkins on that. It was number 5. It wasn't number 5. I thought they said it looked like carried it. Is that what you saw too? Number 5? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
And they were giving it to number 0, Brady.
6'3", 190. That looks about right. Tight formation again for Wautoma.
Fake handoff, and now they're trying to go back and pass. Being chased right now as the Corp just kind of tosses one up for grabs, and that one is grabbed by Del Ponte, but he's not on the field right now. He's sitting over by the Waupun bench and hauls it in for the catch. 4th down and 9 yards to go now for the Hornets.
Excellent pressure by the Warriors defense.
Yeah, it's good to see. We've had, even against Ripon, we had trouble with their running back. He had a really nice game against Waupun, and they just kind of shot themselves in the foot with 3 interceptions and 3 fumbles in that ball game. But it'd be nice to see a real good shutdown, lockdown game here for Waupun defensively on the run. And a good job coming up and catching the ball in the air by Gopal, and gets back into Wautoma territory and gets it inside the 45-yard line. Definitely a point of emphasis, which it hasn't been some of these previous years, is to catch that ball in the air, and if nothing else, just put it down there if you have to go down on your knees. But to tell you, Gopal, and he gets it. He gets on a dead run and gets himself a nice gain into Wautoma territory up to the 43-yard line.
He probably picked up 20, 22 yards on that. I mean, that's so big. I'll tell you what, it just takes fortitude to catch those. Not be afraid of making a mistake, getting the job done.
Here we go. Waupun second series just starting, and you've got Gopal around the left side. He breaks the tackle, heads over the 30-yard line before he gets forced out of bounds. Maybe right about the 30 or 31-yard line. Nice job by Gopal, and that was all on him to break that initial tackle and make it a positive yard reception, and did a great job.
I'm going to say about 13 yards on that reception.
First and 10, ball at the Hornet 31-yard line. Fake handoff to Reeder. They pass it over to Gopal over on the left side. Nice block by Torres over on that side. And gets his receiver up to about the 25-yard line for Gopal. Picks up about 6 yards on the play. Just what you want, just to get that the completed pass and have that other receiver give that one key block to get him up the field. That's what happened.
Torres is doing a nice job. I'm just waiting for Torres to have a breakout game. He's such a talented player. And one of these nights, he's going to get some connections here for some big gainers.
Beam looking up the field, trying to lob one in over towards and complete in the end zone for Logan Prawl. Logan Prawl, he knows he can just kind of put some air underneath that ball. Logan's going to go up and get it, and he did. Gets it in the end zone, and Waupun gets the first score of the ball game. Now leading 6-0 with 3:53 left.
We are going to call that about a 24-yard touchdown throw. Like it.
Waupun draws first blood here. That's just the big connection we've been seeing a lot in these last 3 weeks or so. Logan has become the kind of the go-to guy, and that's definitely the guy that goes up and will grab a ball. That is kind of a 50-50 ball. Logan sprints off to his right, and no flag thrown. Looked like a little contact to the back of the receiver, but maybe an uncatchable ball. I don't know. Waupun comes up empty on that one for the extra points, but Waupun leading 6-0, 3:53 left here in the first quarter. Back after this, more Warrior football on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, Furniture 4.
Okay, we are back. Elijah Ewart with the kick. Ball's taken right around the 13-yard line, and a host of Warriors finally get the tackle past the 25-yard line up to about the 26-yard line.
Good coverage there. A lot of young guys on that special teams for Waupun, doing a nice job.
Let's see if the defense can continue doing the stifling shutdown on the run defense that they did here in the first series that they had for Wautoma. 6-0 Waupun. The first score of the ball game. They're not used to that. Usually they want to spot a team a couple of points to make them kind of get into gear, but it's good to see them score first. And just sticking with that, not even showing that they're going to throw the ball at all. Just a tight formation, and the quarterback is under duress and going down right around the 15-yard line.
Galarud.
All right. Yeah, they were all over him right away. He was running for his life like immediately.
Now, they were showing blitz. They didn't even hide it. Had the 3 down linemen. There was at least 2 to 3 linebackers in the gaps, and they all came.
Ball sitting just short of the 18-yard line. It's a second down and about 20, maybe 21 yards to go for a first down for Wautoma.
Yeah, Waupun, they're walking guys up into the box right now. Definitely 8-man in the box.
They're going to pitch it out over around the right side, and a nice game to get about half of those yards back on that carry was Skylar Royston. Into a face plant at the end of it. It's about 10 yards up in the play, makes it a third down and 10 for Wautoma. Yeah, the big game that we're going to keep an eye on coming up here throughout the night is the game Dell's hosting Berlin. A couple of teams, Berlin coming into the conference from our conference along with Ripon and Waupun. A couple of teams that have not lost in conference play. I'm not sure what their overall record is if they've lost at all. Both 4-0 in conference play. Running around the left side and maybe getting up to the 30-yard line on that carry. And that was number 5 again, Jordan Perkins on the carry, up to the 30. Fourth down and about 8 yards to go or so.
Yeah, Sanders the first one to fill and grab him around the waist. Yeah, it's really good to see Go Pollen back here. Receiving punts along with Sanders, 2 deep men.
Yeah, these guys get it done.
Yeah, they do.
Said your main job is to catch that ball on the fly, and we've seen that just about every time. Who was that we played? Was that the Dells? That the kicker that he knew how to kick it away from those guys and did a really good job with that. Fair catch called, and you had the big guy that's going to the Badgers, Michael Reske, right in the front of Graham Gopal, and good choice there to put the hand up on because he was right in front of him, made me kind of wait for him to catch it. So a good job by Graham to saw his life pass before his eyes.
Graham said, why did the lights go out? I don't see anything. It's dark.
Yeah.
Just a shadow.
He's got some good speed to get down. I mean, you got your big lineman that's getting down the field to cover the punt. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That shows maybe a few reasons why he's going to the Wisconsin Badgers. Here we go. Waupun with their third series of the ball game, leading 6-0. Fake handoff. We're going to look up the field and completed pass along that left side. And it'll be Torres, Braden Torres with the catch and takes it up into Wautoma territory. Right around the 46-yard line they're going to put it.
They're going to give Braden 15 on that reception. And Waupun, they go no huddle, but they don't have, it's not like they're playing no huddle with some, crazy urgency. Take their time.
Isaiah Thurk just kind of coming late onto the field here. Has the tight end over on the right side. Beam looks up the field, and he's going to throw it behind Braden Torres. There was a defender right there with Grant Coolibert was kind of there, and he kind of had to throw it past him, so he didn't grab it and go the other way with it.
Yeah, again, I know it's early, but Chase Beam, 5 of 7 on the night right now. Just, again, very high percentage. That one wasn't one of his better throws, but.
Was second down and 10. 1:29 left in the first quarter on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Waupun leading 6-0. Beam gets a snap, gives it to Kyler Sanders, runs into a few people, and it's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play up to the 44-yard line. Should give him the 43, so we'll give him 3 on it.
Sanders only running back to carry the ball for Waupun. His second carry of the night. Just looking at this matchup, Steve, with Braden Torres over there. Well, they're still going man coverage. This Woyak, he's 5'5", 110 pounds.
Yeah.
I think Braden can win that battle.
Yeah, we got a timeout on the field. Back after this on RP Sports, and we got a flag. Still discussing things. They threw a flag. I'm not sure exactly what. Did they not get the timeout, or you can call it any time as long as he didn't
he's
snap.
Not allowing the players to leave. No, they're saying 12 men on the field, illegal substitution again. They tried to buy their way out of it with the timeout. The official says no, cannot use a timeout to get yourself out of a illegal huddle.
Yeah, well, Waupun had a little trouble with that. Like I mentioned in that Dells game, they did it 3 times in that ball game, and I swear they let Graham Gopalin get away with it coming out of the huddle. After they already had a huddle and he came off the field and they didn't call anything. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right now for Waupun. Got a bunch of guys to throw to down the field. Good job following your blockers around that right side in the hands of Brennan Rediker, who I heard we're going to see a lot more of this ball game. That was the one guy that they said was going to be coming in for Emmett Hull, and did a good job. Got the ball on the right side, followed his blocks around the right side.
It's going to be really close to a first down. Just a little short, I think.
It's up to the 36-yard line. We'll see Kane Gain coming out here. Yeah, we're all trying to get to feel just a little bit better after that Brewer game from yesterday. That was, that was just a killer. Then he had to go to bed after that. And it was like, man, I don't even want to go to sleep. I was so upset about that and how that turned out. And Brewers losing after a great season, it all meant nothing because you don't win your first series in the playoffs. First down for Waupun. No, they're going to say it's that short. I thought he gave the first down. Nope, it's not a first down. So
everyone was confused by that. The entire crowd erupted with the first down.
Kind of faking everybody out there for a little bit. And
they're booing him. No, they're booing him, yeah.
I know he gave the first down mark because everybody in the whole crowd was cheering for it.
He's short by an inch.
And I tell you, the Waupun has totally bought into Waupun football, and they're filling up the stands here. Not sure how many people we have watching us right now, but
they have 110 units on. So that's probably 300 or 400 people, maybe more if they have it on at the Judd's and some of the establishments around town.
It's a 4th and just inches right now for Waupun.
Here comes the tush push.
Beam gets pushed up and he crosses him over the 35-yard line, little hand in his back, and boom, pushed him over to get a first down.
Waupun has done that. They take Landon Potratz from that left tackle, and he just peels out on that quarterback sneak, gets behind Chase Beam and shoves him forward. Very successful play.
And that is the end of the first quarter of action. Waupun leading 6-0, just getting a first down. They are on the move, and we'll be back with the second quarter of action from Veterans Memorial Field after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Waupun with a 6-0 lead, but they just moved the sticks. Ball sitting at the 34-yard line of Wautoma. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. Beam again looking, the pass looks up the field and going down to his knees to haul it in is Graham Gopalin. So a gain of about 5 yards on that play. I know there's some people over at the barrage. We can see that straight away from where we're at right now. They shut the garage door. We couldn't see the replay on the last play. Oh, sorry, we don't have replays here. But if you could open the barrage again so we can see what's going on over there.
That's funny.
On the TV set, we can see it.
You can look right straight ahead and see the group over there. So fun. Glad to have them on board.
Yeah, if you open it up, then Nate said he'll flash you. I mean, flash the light off and on is what he meant. I meant with that, flash the light off and on. Ooh, that one, luckily, did not get picked off by Wautoma.
think that ball might have been tipped by big number 76.
Yeah, he's kind of awkward to release on that one, so he was definitely fighting something.
Either slipped away or Reske got a hand on it.
A big game for Waupun, having to go to Berlin next week, and Randy and I are doing different things coming up next weekend. We always try to take one Friday off. It's kind of hard to do when you got a team that's playing like Waupun is right now. And a big game against Berlin coming up next week, and Nick Rush has something set up for us to still have that game for everybody, and that is a first down inside the 20-yard line. The hands of Braden Torres.
Inside the 20. That's enough for Waupun.
About 10 yards on the catch.
Yep, that's right. At the 19-yard line now. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, trying to add some more points on the board. Early going here of the second quarter. Bringing you to the game now from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. From the confines of the nice press boxes that they have here at Waupun's Veterans Memorial Field.
And Braden Torres, he's got a nice matchup there physically.
Team kind of heading up to his right to his little flag, and that could be a hold on Waupun. Want to keep the big fellow away from him over there, and before he even got taken down, flag down, and he's going to put Waupun back a few yards.
Yeah, Michael Reske, he's wearing those knee braces like all the Badger linemen wear too.
He looks like a college player just looking at him out there.
He's wearing those braces that they just wear it as protection, so you can't go side to side much. But gives you some stabilization so you don't get hurt with these scholarship online there. Yeah, you want to make sure you get through your senior year.
Yeah, these big guys that they get for the line, they come from somewhere. They're not just from some little town. They're coming from towns like Wautoma.
Well, you look at a guy like Mark Tauscher coming. He's from
Auburn,
northern Wisconsin.
Auburndale.
Yeah, Auburndale. Yeah, northern Wisconsin.
And boy, some good blocking up front, and a good job by Kyler Sanders, I think, unless us reader. Yeah, I see a two.
Sanders.
Yeah, I see Sanders, and he did a good job tucking the ball in. Just kind of stuck behind his blockers out in front of him.
Second down.
Give him about 9 or 10 yards on that carry. Yeah, they like to use two running backs here, and they get Sanders all lathered up and have him have about 6, 7 carries, and all of a sudden they bring in Reeder and then give him 5, 6, 7, 8 carries in a row.
Yeah, they get the ball into right up the middle, run right up to about the 15-yard line.
Nice job by Clayton Taylor right there with a big push up front.
Putting it just inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be a third down and about 5 yards to go. Kevin Holman, he's been traveling the world. He was in South Korea.
I saw that.
And said that they were going to keep him in the country over there, but he's telling too many stories of past glories here in Waupun, and they said, you better go back because we're too good over here. He's down in South Korea, but man, he's doing big stuff. Pass in the end zone to Graham Gopalin. Incomplete. Yeah, super fan Kevin Holman traveling the world right now, so keeping himself busy in his retired years.
Yeah, he's retired and then he's working again now. They got their own company going on, I believe.
He's the one deputy that I snitched out at a game one time that day. Look at even one of the county cop cars are sitting over there, and it was Kevin, watching his son play baseball over there. So it reminds me of that ever so often. A fourth down, Waupun going for it. A 4th and 5 now at the 15-yard line. Beam looking at his good receiving core, and that one is not going to be good. Trying to get it over to DePonte. Tightly covered, incomplete, and Wautoma will take over. Hanging around, only down 6-0 with 9:15 left here in the second quarter.
Kevin Holman's story, I can tell you one too. He was parked there one night at the Ball Diamond, and all of a sudden a motorcycle went by on the highway, probably doing well over 100 miles an hour, just flying by. And we saw Kevin light it up and take off after him, and we thought, well, he wants to watch the end of the game here, at least a couple more pitches, and then he had to go to work in a hurry, chasing somebody towards Beaver Dam.
So Wautoma takes the ball back, and Waupun again, just some great group defense, and finally ends up with just a freshman out there for Waupun. Owen Pusterboer on the tackle. Just took him right to the ground. There's another guy out there, just a freshman out there, but not built like a freshman. That's a full-grown man out there.
6'4", 205 is Klostebor. He's been playing in the line. Right now we have Van Buren in the middle, Klostebor on the left, and I think that's still DeGroff. And those 3 down linemen.
Yeah, Chase Van Buren, 6'4", 360. Yeah, he's a load
a
out
factor.
there. He makes Owen look small out there, a big dude. And right in on that, they get it on the right side and they get in the hands of their running back, Skylar Royston. A good job because they definitely fooled a few of the Waupun linemen, but still a very minimal gain on it. But the thing is that you hope the guy figures it out before he slams you to the ground. That, hey, I don't have the ball. But a good job, good pursuit, and keeping it to a very minimal gain on the deception there by Wautoma.
Kevin Holman said, I did catch the speeding motorcyclist.
He did get him? Okay.
Adding that to our conversation.
Yeah, I miss those nights out when the Suns are playing, and that was some fun years. State championship baseball, and a good runner on the left side and getting it up to about the 35-yard line. That was their running back Skylar Royston again with a carry.
Royston Jr., 5'11", 210 pounds. Solidly built high school player.
The first big, nice run there up to the 34-yard line. 7:45 and counting down here in the first half. Just a 6-0 lead, so a nice job by Wautoma limiting Waupun and slowing them down. They bent a little bit, but stopped Waupun on a 4th down play. They had the ball all the way down to getting closer to the end zone, so good job by Wautoma defensively. Again, another play up the middle, and still on his feet, breaking some tackles and getting into Waupun territory. Another nice speedy play there, some good blocking, and some nice speed by Royston around that left side.
Wautoma picking up more yardage in the last 2 plays than they have in the entire game so far.
Yeah. Nice to get that touchdown the last drive to give you, just keep them arm's length away here in the ball game. Yeah, it sounds like it's a mystery what's hold. There's definitely a hold on that left side, and they're going to call one of their receivers or tight end over on that side for a hold. It's going to move the sticks back, or the marker back.
Really no gain on the play, but everything negated by the penalty. Brooke Bartz saying go Warriors, checking in on the chat line. David Burkhart says go Warriors, finish homecoming with a big win.
That would be nice. I tell you, people are definitely excited about this team. The stands are full. The student section is overflowing over there, having a fun week, maybe sometimes a little too much fun during homecoming week. That's all part of it.
Yeah, this is good to see. It really gets the community excited when the football teams play well.
We'll run up the middle and get some yards out of it. Kind of a fake pitch out, but they gave the ball right away, and that's just a nice little design play.
Yep. Fake pitch, reverse pivot, inside handoff.
They just put Royston in different areas, and no matter what play we're running, you're going to be in the spot where the guy's going to get the football. It's going to be you, so you got to be there for us to give you the ball. And he's doing a good job. Picked up about 6 on it. It's a 2nd down and about 14 yards to go for a 1st down. They're in Waupun territory. And this time a little reverse around the right side, and they got some room over there. And this time it is Brady Abbott's brings it around the right side up to about the 30-yard line, 31.
Cody Kellyrood coming from behind to make the stop. Stopping the 1st down.
Abbott's a 5'10", 170-pound senior getting his first carry of the ball game. Makes it a 3rd down and about 2 yards to go for Wautoma. And just carry up Royston again up the middle, and he's going to get himself inside the 25-yard line, down to about the 23.
What a change here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Looked like Waupun was able to stuff the Hornets on every rushing attempt early on, but now they're banging out first down after first down.
They're starting to run a little bit more like the split, wing T offense, where it's just that quick little deception and going against the grain. And it's time they're going to hand it off. That's going to be in the backfield. They initially hit Jordan Perkins as he goes around the left side.
Calleroot again, that first contact.
Going to pick up a yard, maybe 2 on the play, makes it a second down and almost 9 yards to go. Glad to see my wife made it safely out to Seattle, flew out there. Be gone for about a few days here and visit a friend out there, Jug Chickering, the old head of the WIAA, his daughter, who she went to high school with up at Marathon High School, visiting her out there. And Royston's going to get it again around the left side and some more help. Royston dives forward, though, and gets himself what turns out to be a pretty nice gain. It looks like he was only going to get a yard or 2, but finishes strong and gets another 4 yards on the play.
It should have been your grandson's last name. He could have been Royston.
Yeah, it should have been.
Anyway.
A lot of people think that's what his name is when they say Royston. You sure it's not Royston? No, I'm pretty sure his name's Royston.
Yeah.
So then you explain it to them, and then they're all kind of in love with the name when they figure out what it all contains. Third down and about 5 yards to go now, and their fake pitch out, and all by himself on the right side again. This is Abbott's again around that right side, and he's got it up getting pretty close to that first down marker.
I think he might have gotten it.
Yeah, they got him down to the 13-yard line. That is a first down for the Hornets, and sitting at the Waupun 13. Again, Waupun totally fooled on that one, and Abbott's found himself all alone for a little while along that right side.
They come with that counter. Waupun's doing a nice job setting the edge, but when he does cut it up and go east and west, he's able to get himself some positive yardage.
Yeah, the crazy thing is there's no chance that they're really going to throw a football really in this whole setup here. And Royston again takes it up the middle and just gets some more yards on Waupun's defense. 5 yards or so on the play makes it a second down and about 5 yards to go for a first down. Sitting now at about the 8-yard line.
Well, when you have a 6'8", 300-pound offensive lineman going to the Badgers, you should be able to run the ball a little bit, you would think. And they are kind of, for the majority of the time, running it towards the left side. He's playing left tackle.
So second down and 5. They're going to pitch it out to Abbott's around the left side. He's got some room over there. He's going to dive in, and that is a touchdown. Catches the pylon. And again, Waupun having trouble with the deception that they had for Wautoma. All that trip down the field, just methodically getting gains the whole way down. Even got slowed up with that hold there for a while, but still, they get into the end zone. We are tied at 6 apiece.
Ever important extra point here. Let's see, they're going to kick it, go for the 1.
So kind of kicker going for the lead right now are the Wautoma Hornets. The snap and the ball is up, and plenty of leg in it, and that's through the uprights. And now Waupun finds themselves trailing in this game, 7-6, which really fires up the team and the coaching staff. We'll take a break, come back with more Waupun Warrior football. Hopefully a good answer from Waupun right after this on RP Sports.
Just a reminder.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Okay, we are back, and Waupun now finds themselves trailing by a score of 7-6. And hi to our little buddy Gracie Gopalin out on the East Coast. Glad to see her checking in, and hopefully everything's going well for her out at Quinnipiac.
Yeah, one of our
Bobcat. She's a
one of our
Bobcat.
favorite young ladies.
Yeah, always a bright smile. Great interview, too. Always looked right at the camera, even if it was up in the upper deck. But I hope she has a great career out there. We really miss her back here in Waupun. And keeping an eye on your brother for you, Gracie. Almost touching the ball was Waupun, but I think they finally realized that, hey, I don't know how to touch that thing before it goes out of bounds. So.
And did not touch it before it went out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty for kicking out of bounds. Waupun will get better field position. We could hear the Wautoma coaching staff up next to us screaming for that.
So we got to get something going here. Now Cindy Dunham again says, come on, defense. That's what we're saying too, Cindy.
That's right.
Boy, they really just looked overwhelming and swarming in the first few drives out here. But, man, they just had a great mix of plays that really fooled Waupun's defense and got into the end zone. Hats off to Wautoma on that drive.
Yeah, almost 3 minutes left here. They got to put some points on the board.
And Reeder gets his first carry of the game.
It is.
It's up to about the 41-yard line. He's going to gain 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 yards to go.
Well, Bun's got to get a little more urgency now, get this play in and get things going here. Not a lot of time left.
And with one receiver out left, one out right. 2:24 and counting down in the half. Another handoff over to Reeder again, and he's going to get himself a first down up to about the 47-yard line. So that will move the sticks, the first down for Waupun. We'll get Gracie checking in. Maybe we'll get Kale. Where's Kale again? Virginia Tech?
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Almost heaven out there in West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Look off to the right side, and they get in the hands of Logan Prawl. Has in the backfield to start with, but keeps himself on his feet, reverses direction, still on his feet. And, well, when they going to get him right, he gets inside the 45, tries to get to the sideline, crosses the 40, up to the 35, and finally taken down hard at about the 31-yard line. Hard tackle there, too, by Alan Jimenez. Cervantes kind of takes him down.
That's enough for a Waupun Warrior. Timeout on the field.
27 yards maybe on that carry, or on that catch.
Nice run. We're going to keep it right here, but again,
that's like a video game watching him do that.
It's like somebody with a joystick. Yeah, right. I agree. Some little kid playing and has control of moving his feet around the side. He started way on the right side of the field and even cut back a little bit of that run back there, but still got himself a nice gain up to the 31-yard line of Wautoma with 1:45 left. Like you said, good hard tackle, though, by Cervantes at the end of that one. Kind of took him by the helmet and slammed his head on the ground to make sure he kind of remembered that at something positive for his team. We're going to hit you hard when we do catch you, but 1:45 left. Let's see if Waupun can put one in the end zone here and get the control back of this football game.
A couple of timeouts left. They just burned one, but I believe that was, no, they had one earlier, so may have used two already so far in this half.
So back after the timeout. Look over to the left side and an overshot pass, trying to get over to Prawl over there, but he was kind of stepping back a step, and he kind of threw it right where he was. Incomplete pass, stops the clock at 1:43. That only took 2 seconds to do that.
Now Waupun has time to call a play and make some decisions.
They're definitely will pass out to the left side and get it in the hands of Torres. And nice job getting some more positive yards out of it. Would have been a minimal gain, but he gets it up to the 26-yard line, and it's going to be a 3rd down and about 4 yards to go.
Putting the ball in playmakers' hands and hope maybe they can break a tackle. Good job by Wowak. Not very big kid, but he made a solid tackle.
Looking down towards the corner of the end zone, and that is a perfect throw right on the money in the hands of Braden Torres, just streaking down the right sideline. Or was that was actually a goal pollen over there. Oh, that was It was Graham over there. It was.
I wasn't sure. I thought it was Torres as well.
Of course, on the way far side of the field from where we're sitting, Nate and the Zero and they both have their jerseys kind of hanging, or their shirts underneath hanging out the bottom.
I think that was Torres, Steve.
That was Torres?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Graham was just over in that area. Yeah, 2-point conversion is good. That time it is in the hands of Braden Torres. Nice little throw there by Logan Prawl. 2-point conversion good, and that puts Waupun up now 14-7 with 1:08 left in the half. Nice drive there by Waupun. Back after this on RP Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Okay, we are back, and Randy, we confirmed that. Went back and looked as he's watching our video streaming, and it'll instant replay himself. And Braden Torres on the touchdown.
Yes.
As initially was called, but then Graham Gopal kind of ran over in that same area, and they both kind of ran away after that. So you have an odd spinning ball. It's taken at about the 18-yard line. Royston with the ball breaks a few tackles, and finally it's tripped up at about the 35-yard line. That's where Wautoma will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Yep. Credit Braden Krause with the tackle, special teams tackle.
1:02 left in the half, so Wautoma not really a team that's set up to throw a ball down the field or showed any success with that at all in the ball game. One time they did just kind of threw it up in the air into the Waupun sidelines, but
Redeker in at safety now for.
They told me that we're going to see more of him in this ball game. Taking kind of Emmett Hull's spot, and Reeder chasing Royston around that left side, but he's got some blockers over there.
Good hit.
And he's going to get taken down after about a 7-yard gain at about the 42-yard line.
Cody Kellerud again on the tackle. Like his game.
They're trying to go with no huddle, but they thought we better talk about this first. The big guy, Resky, out there, just line up and let's go. 2nd down and 3 to go now. The ball at the 42. Going to give it to Royston again around the left side. Just simple handoff. Nothing special about that, but gets himself a 1st down and knocked out of bounds right around the 49-yard line of Wautoma.
Wautoma with a pretty good kicker. Maybe, if they can get close enough, they might consider trying a field goal in this game. Saw him kick the extra point. Had a big leg.
1st and 10 for Wautoma. 23 seconds left, so they need to come up with something a little bit bigger coming up on this next few plays.
Waupun's going to get a stop right here. Nope.
A little deception around the left side. Looks like Abbott's has it, and is going to get himself maybe a yard. Is barely getting it into Waupun territory, just crossing the 50. Timeout taken by the Hornets with 15 seconds left. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Okay, Steve Winterhack and Randy Armga back here with the closing seconds of the first half of action. Waupun with that 14-7 lead, and
I think the garage door is back open.
Oh,
garage. I'm not sure.
No, it's off. That's off to the left.
Sorry, it's the light on the house.
That Ben Galen's over there that we're looking at, and that one straight away. Okay, here we go. Second down and about 9 yards to go. Fake handoff, and quarterback going back, getting rushed on the throw, overshoots the intended receiver. Nice pressure there by Klosterboer and DeGroff on that pass. And you can tell he's not real comfortable throwing the ball. Quarterback for Wautoma, Peyton Pika.
I think Owen Klosterboer has himself an opportunity to have a huge career here in Waupun. He has worked himself into the starting defensive end, and
you got him right where the big boys go on the defensive line, and there he is.
6'4", 205, only probably 15 years old at the most.
Yeah, I said don't even suit up for JV games anymore. Oh, the little deception. They're going to throw it down the field. And, nice job in the defense over there by Sanders, trying to find Abbott's down the field at about the 20-yard line. That was a nice try there by Wautoma with 4 seconds left. But a good job by Sanders to go over there and break that one up. It's going to be a 4th down and about 9 to go.
Yeah, Logan Prawl coming in right now. I want that playmaker back there when they need him. Fastest guy playing. He's going to be safety on this, I would think.
Yeah, now the garage is open on the barrage after that. So
see the TV. Hey, guys.
Yeah, we're the only lit up, maybe, I don't know, the lit up room furthest to your right when you look up. And they're going to try, they got definitely some positive yards on the run by Jordan Perkins on the carry, but he crosses the 40, but Waupun up to the task, and Waupun takes a 14-7 lead into the locker room, and we'll be back to talk about the first half of action coming your way in just 3 minutes on RP Sports.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Another great week here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Steve with us here to talk about all the exciting happenings this week. Brewer playoff baseball. Got the Packers coming at you on Sunday, too.
Packer game will be on the late game this Sunday, so we're going to move our meat raffle up this week to 2 o'clock. We're going to take another shot for the animal shelter in town here. The last raffle being our first one was a little bit light, so we're going to give them another whirl. So stop down, do a meat raffle first, then come and watch the game. All kinds of fun stuff to do there. Specials, pizzas at halftime. Try that out.
Got the Brewers, of course, in their playoff push coming at at ya. Hopefully things will be okay in this wild card series, right?
We'll have the games on all week long, too. There's a lot of great stuff going on with the Major League playoffs, so come check that out, too.
Of course, you got great specials coming up here, right?
Specials every day in the kitchen, homemade soups and chilies. The other thing that a lot of people don't know that we have is come and check out our bourbon barrel aged beer selection, something that we have quite a good offering on. Great amount of tap lines going, but if you want something a little bit even upscale from that, check out our bourbon barrel selection. It's something that a lot of places don't have.
The Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Okay, welcome back to halftime here on homecoming night at Veterans Memorial Field. Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgood, Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Waupun leads 14-7 at halftime, and it's a pretty good effort there by Wautoma, who's been blown off the field a few times, but they stuck in there, got the lead on Waupun with just a few minutes left in the first half.
They had a very nice drive they put together, and able to get a couple of big runs for 25-ish yards, somewhere in there, 25 or 30 yards on two different runs, and then just able to keep moving the sticks and get themselves that first down. And again, that's one of the more successful drives they've had maybe on the season.
Yeah, just looking at the scoring in that first half, only one score in the first half. That was Waupun with about 4 minutes left in the half. 24-yard touchdown reception to Logan Prawl. Just one of those nice passes again to him. Just throw it up there. He's going to grab it and haul it in for you. And Waupun does not complete the two-point conversion. It's 6-0 at that time to end the first quarter. But again, Prawl has just really been unbelievable these last 3 weeks at the very least on what he's doing out there, and stretching another run that he had into from nothing basically to a really nice run deeper into Wautoma territory. Special receiver.
He is. I think I had him down for 27 yards on that, which should have been about a 4-yard gain, and we kind of joked about it, almost like a video game-esque type of moves he was making, and not so fast either. Just took his time and kind of, I'll show you a leg, I'll take it away, and then I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to show you my head fake and go that way, and very fun to watch him play football.
Well, we ended that first quarter again with Waupun leading 6-0, but ball going a little back and forth a few times, but a long drive by Wautoma to get their first score of the ball game, and how they mixed the plays up in that drive was pretty amazing by Wautoma. And it really had Waupun unsettled just to know which way and who's going to get that ball.
Yeah, they tried to run some power football behind their big guy, and then came back with some counter action a couple times, and were not able to get all the way to the outside and get a big, huge gainer down the sideline. Waupun did a pretty good job of turning it back in, setting the edge. But then when they did go, from west to east here and got their shoulders square, they did pick up good yardage and enough again to keep moving those sticks and getting first downs.
Yeah, they did use their main running back numerous times, Skylar Royston, but then they also got in the hands a few times just to mix it up with a Jordan Perkins. You heard Brady Abbott's name mentioned a few times, carrying the ball, so they did a good job mixing things up, getting that touchdown, getting the traditional extra point, the kick in that drive, and then Waupun's only 2:54 left in the first half of action, but it didn't take long for Waupun to come back and get their own score. That ended with a 26-yard touchdown reception along the right sideline by Braden Torres. 2-point conversion to Graham Gopal, and good. Made the game 14-7 where we're at right now, but that was a pretty impressive play. Torres just took off right down the sideline, and they got him on the depth run and got himself into the end zone.
I believe I mentioned several times I thought Braden had some good matchup today. Much smaller player on him, man coverage, and not that he's not a good player, but he's very small, and Torres stronger, bigger, jumping higher, and just give him some opportunities to get the ball in his hands, and he's had a pretty big first half.
Well, we are going to take a break. Randy's got some numbers to pass along. It sounds about right numbers coming your way in just a few minutes. Halftime, Waupun leading 14-7 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Nice little finish to the school song. Great job. I'm very impressed. Not a huge group like it was when we were in high school, and even got 5 football players that were playing in that. So very impressive. Nice little director with a high school young man and big smile, and got the crowd going with a clapping of the school song. So great performance there on homecoming night here at Waupun. Waupun right now leading by a score of 14-7, and Randy's got some numbers here in the first half.
Yeah, individual numbers first off. In the rushing game, Kyler Sanders, 4 carries for 20 yards, longest being 10. Hayden Reeder only had 2 carries. They were back-to-back for 12 yards, both of those 6-yard carries. Chase Beam, 3 carries for 2 yards. Graham Gopalin with 2 carries for 10 yards. In the passing game, Chase Beam, I have him 11 of 17 for 133 yards. 2 touchdowns, one of those for 24 yards, one of those for 26 yards. He also has a 2-point conversion extra point for Waupun. In receiving, Logan Trawl has 3 catches, 55 yards with a 24-yard touchdown. Braden Torres, 5 catches, 60 yards with a 26-yard touchdown. Graham Gopalin has 2 receptions for 19 yards, longest of those being for 13. So pretty good offensive numbers again for Chase Beam. He just continues to have above 50% percentage nights every time. He has a pretty big volume of attempts as well. So yeah, when you're throwing the ball 25, 30, 35 times a game and you're completing, upper 50s to 60+ percentage of your passes, that shows you're able to throw the ball well, and he also has a good receiving core.
So now they got the dance team out. We'll show them a little bit here. pretty good tradition with the dance team here in Waupun. We'll give them their little moment in the sun right now on the camera. Waupun leading again 14-7 here at halftime on homecoming night at Veterans Memorial Field.
Fall is here. They've gone to the sweatsuits tonight instead of the little outfits from the cool night.
And for your radio people out there, just letting you know the music in the background is our dance team out there performing here at halftime. So again, we're just enjoying that. I hope you can hear the music good enough here on the radio station. And thanks for your radio-only people out there, too. We love having you, too, keeping that old tradition of just radio for some of the people out there. Might be at work, might be in a car driving somewhere. And we love having you along with us, too. We're the only one of the games that we cover out of the 4 games that they have it on the radio. So glad to do that. Waupun again leading 14-7. We're going to take a break and come back with more to talk about in that first half of action right after this in RP Sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Another great week here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Steve with us here to talk about all the exciting happenings this week. Brewer playoff baseball. Got the Packers coming at you on Sunday, too.
Packer game will be on the late game this Sunday, so we're going to move our meat raffle up this week to 2 o'clock. We're going to take another shot for the animal shelter in town here. The last raffle being our first one was a little bit light, so we're going to give them another whirl. So stop down, do a meat raffle first, then come and watch the game. All kinds of fun stuff to do there. Specials, pizzas at halftime. Try that out.
Got the Brewers, of course, in their playoff push coming at you. Hopefully things will be okay in this wild card series, right?
We'll have the games on all week long, too. There's a lot of great stuff going on with the Major League playoffs, so come check that out, too.
Of course, you got great specials coming up here, right?
Specials every day in the kitchen, homemade soups and chilies. The other thing that a lot of people don't know that we have is come and check out our bourbon barrel aged beer select, something that we have quite a good offering on. Great amount of tap lines going, but if you want something a little bit even upscale from that, check out our bourbon barrel selection. It's something that a lot of places don't have.
The Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save this.
Okay. There is someone who just wants to see that vehicle that's out there, that Razor in front of us. That's being raffled off right now. They've been selling tickets, $20 a pop or 6 for $100.
Doesn't have a first name or last name.
Oh, who just put their name?
Saying Palmatier from
well,
Randolph. That's what
from Randolph.
That's what Mr. Tave is saying. Palmatier.
Well, I know the Palmatiers, that Dave and Candy that own Schomburg's, and I know their son Bumper. And he married a girl that worked at Dodge, and she's a Mrs. Palmatier also. And So I don't know.
Apparently
Man,
no.
I would have put details on there.
No kidding.
If I won this thing in the
It's Candy Palmatier. We just found it out.
Candy Palmatier from
Candy
Schaumburg.
Palmatier. Oh,
Candy Palmatier
congratulations.
won herself that razor from a Schaumburg Supper Club.
Wow.
So congratulations to Candy Palmatier getting a little razor to kind of go around Lake Emily out there and up Highway A and have a little fun. I know they like to get out. Dave does, and his son Pumper are going to get out in the woods, do a little hunting and stuff like that. And it'll be a nice little vehicle for that. That thing's worth 5 figures. And Candy Palmatier, the winner. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, delivered to midfield with the king and queen of the homecoming court.
I wasn't aware that Kyler Sanders was the king of homecoming. I didn't see who the young lady was that was, but he had his jersey on, so we knew it was Kyler. So again, congratulations to Candy Palmatier winning that razor that they've been selling tickets for that way back during Celebrate Waupun in late June already. They had it there at Celebrate Waupun and brought it to different events for people to buy for $20 a ticket. I bought a couple tickets in that too, so I was in the running, but I guess just donated the money towards the football program. But again, Waupun is leading here at a homecoming game 14-7 here at Veterans Memorial Field. And did they already do the 3-minute thing? They add that on there yet, or we have not got to that point yet?
I don't believe they have. No,
They have
there
not.
should be another 3 minutes added if the teams decide to. It looks like Waupun is electing to use that extra 3 minutes.
This takes one of the teams that want to do it, and then they will do that. So getting it down to 0 here.
I'm glad we came back, though, to get that.
Yeah,
it's what been going on for 4 or 5 months, selling tickets for that razor. And
yeah, exciting stuff. Congratulations again to Candy Palmatier from Schaumburg Supper Club, winning herself a nice little razor. I want to get a nice picture of her driving that thing around and cutting all over the place. What are you pointing at, Randy?
you know, the officials just now saying 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Yes, they did signal that up to the clock. So.
Okay. Well, we're going to take another break right now. We'll come back with the beginning of the second half coming your way in about 2.5 minutes right here on homecoming night, Veterans Memorial Field and RP Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are back, and Waupun will be kicking off to start things out here in the second half. A couple other halftime scores in the conference, South Central Conference. Berlin, two teams are undefeated in conference play, both 5-1 coming into the ball game, but undefeated in conference play as Berlin leading 21-6 at halftime. Wautoma takes the ball at the 23-yard line, trying to follow his blockers right now. Waupun will finally get him down right around the 37-yard line. And Mauston and Ripon battling over in Ripon tonight. And Mauston team Waupun will play in the last regular season game. They are leading Ripon by a score of 6-0 at halftime. The friendly confines of Nakusa that we were at last week, they're playing tonight too. They're taking on Adams Friendship tonight. And we can see the scoreboard, you just can't see the score. It's too blurry.
Nakusa, a nice team, no doubt. They know how to run the ball. They got some big fellows up front. All right, here we go, Steve.
It's a ball at the 36-yard line now for Wautoma. They're going to pitch it out over to number 5, Perkins. We'll pile up to the task on that one. About a 2-yard gain on the play up to right around the 38-yard line. Second down and 8 yards to go now for Wautoma.
Wesley Coons and Braden Krause on the tackle for Waupun.
Yeah, Coons one of those guys up there, number 2 or 3 on the team on tackles so far in the season, and Hayden Reeder is the leading tackler by quite a bit for Waupun's defense. Second down and about 8 yards to go. We'll kind of take a simple play up the middle. Ball is loose right now, and everybody's scrambling for it. And
I believe Wautoma got back on top of that one.
Yeah, defense gets it. They'll always be going crazy on there, but again, a nice job to knocking the ball loose. But it'll be a third down and about a little over 5 yards to go for a first down for Wautoma.
You mentioned in the pregame we might see Landon Potratz playing both ways, but I don't believe he has played on defense tonight. Again, nursing a little bit of a knee issue. He shared that with me. He said I could share it with everyone. So.
Here comes a third down play, and it's going to hand it around the left side, and that's going to be a first down for when the ball's loose again. And Waupun's going to come up with it this time. They didn't blow the whistle to call the play dead. Ball is loose, and Waupun comes up with it. It would have been a first down run, but they lost it at the end, and Waupun gets the ball back and get a big break here in the ball game, really going in the second half.
Yeah, it's either Callerud or Krause that came up with it. Both of them were in that area. Might have been Callerud that actually recovered it.
Okay, so Waupun gets it back. It's a nice break, and they get it in just barely in Wautoma territory at the 49-yard line. Two receivers split out to the left now for the Warriors. A fake handoff over to the King. And looking down the field, and open is Braden Torres, grabs it at the 23-yard line and taken down about the 11-yard line. Started at the 49, and again, Torres gets behind the defender. He loses him. Good job by Beam. Kind of had to throw behind him a little bit. If we would have got him on the run, he would have been gone. But still a nice connection there, and Chase is adding up to his passing stats, and a nice catch there, and another nice gain for Braden Torres, having himself a game.
Yeah, 38, 39 yards on that pitch and catch.
Getting right down at the 12-yard line. First and 10 for Waupun. Here we go, 14-7 lead for Waupun on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Two receivers split out to the right now for Waupun. Going to hand it off over to Sanders and gets himself inside the 10-yard line. Picks up about 2 yards on the play, makes it a second down and 8 yards to go.
By number 30, Elijah Gracer. Second down, Warriors.
Waupun using those placards on the sideline to send the plays in. They have colors, they have other numbers and letters that all computes to the play that's going to be run.
Beam, good job by the big fella up front getting in the sight line. Michael Reske goes up and gets that big frame, 6'8" frame and big wingspan in front of Chase Beam and changes his throw. Incomplete, makes it a third down and 8.
Waupun's offensive line has actually done a pretty good job on the big guy tonight.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned his name a lot except in the pregame a few times in the game.
He hasn't been a huge factor in this game on defense.
He pitches that out right side over to Sanders. See if he can get that corner out there. Tries to turn it up and maybe gets up to about the 5-yard line or so before he's knocked out of bounds. Good pursuit there by the Hornets. They got him down right at the 5-yard line, so it's going to be a 4th down and about almost 3 yards to go now for Waupun. Really don't have anything that we've ever seen of a kicking game at all. This Waupun always has to go for it in situations like this.
Yeah, I don't believe they've had an attempt even for a traditional extra point this year.
Oh, that's going to make things a little, if they do, if they're going to. Yes.
Flag on the play.
Movement by Waupun, and that's going to bring it back, make it a 4th down and about 8 yards to go for a 1st down.
8 to go for a 1st down and about 10 or 11 for a possible touchdown.
You'd like to get this one in and get a couple scores up here on Wautoma, just setting up by 7 right now, 14-7. Got trips off to the left, one out to the right. Beam looks over the middle, and boy, it's incomplete. And I tell you, the intended receiver was definitely pushed before the ball got there, but no flags at all, and Waupun's going to give the ball up, still only leading by 7 points.
Yeah, that was Miles Sheridan on the route, and yeah, definitely some contact early.
Sheridan plays a pretty mean drum. He had one of those triple drum little sets out there, and definitely getting into that. You quit band when you got on the varsity football, so you were into the marching band. And
yeah, I could only be in the formal concerts, and that wasn't as much fun. So yeah, once I was playing varsity ball, I did quit the bands. Oh, good job there.
Nice job. Gets about 4 yards on the carry, but as soon as he got that 4 yards, he hit a wall of Warriors. They push him back hard.
Second down.
Torres and Krause on the tackle.
Yeah. What you call stoning somebody when they hit that wall. You stone them right there. 2nd down and 6 yards to go now for Wautoma.
Lots of sweatshirts and jackets on tonight. A little different than the prior games.
I love just the freshness of the night. It's just it's warm nights we've had before. Oh, and Royston still on his feet. Crosses the 30-yard line off to the races right now, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds finally by Waupun's Brennan Rediker. But again, a big run there for Wautoma, taking it into Waupun territory by their running back Skylar Royston.
As you said, we don't have a lot of stats on Wautoma to know if he's been able to rush for a lot of yards or not. Waupun trying to get some new bodies on the field here. Got to hurry up.
She got him out at the 46-yard line of Wautoma. Going to pitch it out to Royston again. Some good pursuit there, and he's going to lose a yard on the play back to about the 45-yard line.
A late flag out of bounds. I think they're going to get Waupun for some extracurricular late hit possibly.
That's what you can't do when you make a good stop. We've seen that happen a few times during the season. Get a good stop and then get a penalty. So we'll see. That's not good if this is going to be a personal foul on Waupun. There it is. Yeah. So just when you have a nice stop and you're only up by 7 points right now.
Yeah, going from 2nd and 11 to a 1st down now.
Yeah.
Well into Waupun territory.
Yeah, terrible penalty. Ball now sitting right at the 40-yard line of Waupun. Just under 8 to play in the 3rd quarter. Just a 7-point lead for the Warriors. And Royston's going to get that handoff up the middle. He's going to get himself a nice gain again of 8, maybe 9 yards on the play, close to the 31-yard line. Maybe 32. Picks up 8 on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 2 yards to go.
Waupun putting a lot of new bodies in the game on defense. See if we can get some fresh legs in there, get a stop.
2nd down and 2, 7:23 and counting down in the 3rd quarter. Little handoff along the right side. Abbots has it. Got himself a 1st down before he's finally slowed up, and And Waupun's going to get another flag. Again, more mental errors by Waupun.
You're going to get Braden Torres for that one.
Yeah, whistle blows, you got to stop.
That'll be an automatic first down.
And Waupun with a couple of personal fouls here on this drive. It's really setting Wautoma up nice as they try to tie this game up. They've got a good field goal or extra point kicker.
Yeah, that was probably a good call. I mean, we could hear the whistles clearly here blowing multiple times. And Braden just throwing the running back to the ground. It's going to get called most often.
Looks like no score in that game in the Nakusa game against Adams Friendship. But a 1st and 10 again, and Royston's going to get it. And Groff over there kind of slips away from him. He's going to pick up a few yards on the play up close to the 10-yard line.
Groff is down, helmet off.
Yeah, it's kind of an awkward little thing. They're going to have the trainers come out, and he's going to get up. Well, he's a tough kid, but for him to be down, he's got to be hurting.
He's matching up with big number 76 over there, Michael Rusky. Rusky actually was calling to the sideline for the staff to come out, so he knew something happened.
Let's take a break. Injury timeout. We'll come back right after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back. Leonard DeGroff off on his own power right now, just kind of shaken up a little bit, hopefully. On a 4-yard gain on that last play, a 2nd down now with the ball sitting at the 10-yard line and 6 yards to go. Going around that left side, and again, getting some nice blocking, going behind the big guy over there is Jordan Perkins. He's going to pick up some more yards. Gets it up to right around the 6 or 7 yard line or so. It'll be a 3rd down and about a yard and a half to go.
That's winning football in high school if you can just rip off about 3 to 4 yards every offensive running play.
Play up the middle. Looks like the pile is moving inside the 5-yard line. Nice little push, and that's up to about the 2-yard line now. Again, still kind of working behind their big guy, Michael Resky, the guy heading to the Badgers coming up next year.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 2.
They got him down for 295, 6'8", and seem to be running right behind him.
Give him a year or two at Wisconsin, and he'll be about 330, 340 with that frame.
1st and goal now with the ball sitting at the 2-yard line. They're going to give it again to Royston, and Waupun's going to stop him from getting in the end zone, but it looks like he's within the 1-yard line right now. And a no huddle for Wautoma setting up right away, and trying to get Graham Gopalin on the field right now. Waupun's and a flag's going to be thrown to Waupun. Offsides on the Warriors.
He's lined up offsides.
Some mental things coming down here on this drive that's killing Waupun. The 2 personal fouls. Penalty right there.
Waupun trying to put some beef inside here now with 4 down linemen. Taylor and Van Buren in the middle.
Hand it off, and into the end zone is Skylar Royston, and they're back within a point now, 14-13.
Back within a point, and a very good kicker for Wautoma.
Yep, he drilled it pretty good last time. So right now Wautoma just hanging around enough, and Waupun a couple stalled drives deep into Wautoma territory during the ball game. They came up with nothing, and here they're looking at a tie ball game possibly after this extra point attempt. Jimenez Cervantes is their kicker. And that one's going to be wide left, so Waupun hangs on to the lead, but just barely, 14-13. And 5:13 left in the third quarter. We'll be back with more of the third quarter after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, we are back at Waupun now, only up by a point. A little low squib kick, and a good job by Waupun grabbing it so it didn't pass that second line of defense there. Good job by Braden Krause to jump on it. Waupun will take over right about the 40-yard line. Randy got another special person that checked in.
Yeah, Cale Peterson checking in from Virginia Tech and saying, let's go Wop.
Correction, ball at the 39.
Graduate of last year, her and Gracie, all over the country. They're both kind of on the East Coast, I guess.
Yeah, we missed both those young ladies there. Boy, they really gave us 4 really nice years of calling girls sports here in town. And the great things they did on the basketball court brought the first ever state championship to Waupun, along with a very special team that they were on. But again, I want to thank them for some of the great moments that they gave us on that basketball 4 years that they were in school. And wish them really, really good luck out there in their college basketball dreams and their schooling there.
Hayden Reeder with 4-yard pickup on that carry.
Kind of cutting it back. Nice job by Reeder, and he's got himself right up by the first down marker, right up to midfield. And they say first down, move the sticks. Waupun on the move right now. A couple nice runs by Hayden Reeder. Puts the ball right at the 50-yard line.
Shout out to the guys up front getting it done. Noah Gould at center. Clayton Taylor at a guard. Landon Potratz at tackle. Sawyer Bruins at guard. And DeGroff at the other tackle.
Reeder's going to get it again. He's going to cut up. Boy, he just lowers his shoulder, and he's got himself, looks like it could have been about a 3-yard run, and he gets it up to about a 6-yard run. He decides I'm going to use a little blocking sled action on the defender and kind of carry number 55, Jacob Smiley, for a little ride. So about a 6-yard gain makes it a 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors.
Waupun makes Wautoma think run, and then take a shot possibly.
Going to get it over to Torres on the left side, cuts it back in, follows his block over there, and he's going to be short yet. He's a couple yards short of the first down marker, gets it up to about the 42-yard line. Be a 3rd down and 2 yards to go. It'll help.
Nice block by Isaiah Thurk. Tight end, getting out there and leading the way.
Here we go, a 3rd down and 2 now for Waupun. Reeder's going to try to get that first down right now. Does get it. He's going to just, he's running hard right now. They hit him at about the 38-yard line. Just lowered himself down, drove those legs, and carried some players with him again up to about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Waupun.
Part of that two-headed attack for Waupun. Sanders getting the bulk of the carries in the first half, and now Reeder with fresh legs.
Well, Wautoma decides to take a timeout, to take a breather for their defense right now, and we'll be back right after this on RP Sports.
Again, every timeout we pay homage.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on...
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we are back. And Waupun just got themselves a first down. Timeout taken by Wautoma. Just wanted to talk to him and said, you got to dig in right now, guys. Got within a point. You can have at least one Wautoma follower out there, so thanks for joining us here. Nothing wrong with cheering on your team here on Radio Plus. Hayden Reeder, again, what a workhorse he's been. He takes it inside the 30-yard line up to about the 29. Pick up about 5 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 5 for Waupun.
5 carries for him in the second half. 29 yards unofficially, 29 or 30 yards on 5 carries. It's a pretty good average. You'd take that.
Okay, 2nd down and 5 to go now for the Warriors. Receiver out left, one out right, fake handoff. Beam scrambling off to his right, looking down towards the end zone, and that is complete, and touchdown for Waupun. Braden Torres with the catch again, having a monster game for Waupun. What a 24-yard connection, maybe even a little bit more on that, a 30-yard connection in the end zone for Torres.
Yeah, right about 30, you're right, Steve.
I tell you, what a nicely laid-in pass there by Beam, too. He put it right there. Beam on fire, too, putting the ball for Torres to go up and haul it in. Defender right on him, but Torres finishes hard, grabs it in for another touchdown for Waupun, much needed. Waupun leading now 20-13. 2:05 left in the third quarter.
And Chase Beam extending the play with his feet and kind of waving Torres deep. There's a lot of contact. No call.
Yeah, they've been letting some stuff go on, especially these extra point things. And now we got another player that's down for a Wautoma and holding his leg right now and in some pain. So they're calling a trainer out, and the teammates want him out there right now. He's in the end zone. But I guess Waupun does not get the 2-point conversion, but now lead by 7, 20-13, 2:05 left here in the third quarter of action. Back after this with this injury timeout on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back. Wautoma player limping off the field right now. Wapun's 2-point conversion no good, and now with a 7-point lead with 2:05 left in the third quarter. Wapun will kick it off, see if the defense can hold up against Wautoma, getting some confidence offensively and learn how to use their big fella up front, blocking and giving Waupun a few fits. And, of course, those personal fouls that last drive didn't help either.
Yeah. Waupun able to dodge a bullet because of a fumble on one of the plays.
It's taken by Royce at the 15. Sees a hole and sprints up the field and there's a bunch of people with him up to about the 38 or 39-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Wautoma. Trying to get back in this ball game again.
Colson Billy, the senior, making the tackle, special teams tackle. Takes a lot of guys to have a good quality football team. Can't get it done with 15 or 16 guys. You need about 30 that can play the game.
It's the hardest thing with Waupun and the bad years that they've had is how do you turn a football program around? There's so many intricate parts you need to make it successful. And kind of figured it out this year. And again, they got in the hands of Royston, and he's going to get himself into Waupun territory and gets himself about a 13 or 14-yard carry for a 1st down for Wautoma. About the 47-yard line of Waupun.
Waupun's been on their heels a little bit defensively against the run.
First and 10 for Wautoma. Steve Wooderhack with you, Randy Armga. Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Royston gets it again. And man, just making things happen again. Waupun, just no answer for Royston here these last few drives. Takes it up to the 35-yard line.
I know it's not what they do, but Waupun has at times switched to a 4-man front. Instead of that 3-5 that they play, that 3-5 stack, they've gone to 4-man. You get a little more beef up there because everything is going in between the tackles for Wautoma.
1st and 10, Wautoma marching it down the field right now. Royston's going to get it again. Just, he's going to get the ball just almost every time. And Waupun having some trouble here. And another great run there by Royston. Ball now sitting at the 28-yard line of Waupun.
Clayton Taylor checking back in, trying to get some fresh bodies up front.
7-yard gain on that makes it a 2nd down and 3 to go for the Hornets. And just again, Royston just gets it with a little deception again, and looks like he's got himself another 1st down right about the inside the 25-yard line.
I'd like to see Waupun change it up a little bit, maybe do some stemming up front. I mean, the blocking assignments are very clear for Wautoma's front line. Maybe you stem a little bit across the line or gap some linebackers up there. You have to try something.
10 for Wautoma. Just again, another hand to Royce. Kicks it out to the left. Gets himself up to right around the 10-yard line. Picks up another 5 yards or so.
Yeesh. Shoved out of bounds by Gopalin.
That is it after 3 quarters. It's Wautoma on the drive right now, trailing Waupun 20-13. Back after this with the 4th quarter on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back. 4th quarter, but Wautoma on the move right now, just riding the back of Skylar Royston on this drive. Ball is loose and jump on it just in time, Royston does. Stalls the drive a little bit, a 3rd down and about 8 yards to go.
Landon Potratz with the tackle, but I don't think Landon realized the ball was out. And Waupun right now, they are going to that 4-man front. Potratz in the game defensively.
They're down and 7 yards to go now for Wautoma. Just the same play they've seen it numerous times, and Royston just takes it. Nobody filling that hole ever. Just getting his huge gains every time at a first down and goal now. Doing a no huddle at the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Down and good. The Royston is going to stay on his feet and spins around and gets himself maybe a yard of the play up to the 5-yard line.
Tackled by third.
Well, just those simple plays that, Waupun ran that to success back in the mid-2000s and always would torch the teams with that. But Waupun has no answer on correcting what Wautoma's doing.
That play was obvious because the quarterback came from the sideline. He ran to Royston and talked to him, and then they went under center and just handed him the ball. So it's just zone blocking up front is all it is.
He gets it again, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get himself in the end zone. Chances to tackle him at the line of scrimmage. And there he is in the end zone with a 5-yard run for Skylar Royston. Wautoma, a team that hasn't won yet this season and has been just blown off the field in numerous games, but they're coming out to play here today, and Waupun has no answer for Skylar Royston in this game.
Yeah, they've been getting beat 40-50 to nothing. Able to put 20 points on the board here tonight against the Warriors.
Things to work on here for Waupun. 10:32 left in the ball game. Go for a 2-point conversion are the Hornets. And again, missed tackles and into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Ties this game up.
By Royston.
Oh, yes.
And with 10:32 in the fourth quarter.
That's going to put them up.
Puts them up by a point.
Yeah.
It's some aggressive football, but they realize Waupun cannot stop Royston out there, and now they put 2 on the board, and Waupun's trailing now 21-20. And they've got to keep on scoring here. They've got to start playing some defense here. 10:32 left here in the ball game. We'll keep it right here.
Wautoma, the Hornets, throwing up 0 points in number of games this year. Able to really getting some big yardage rushing the football tonight. Waupun's got to figure something out here to get the stops. Nothing fancy about what Wautoma is doing.
No, they run about 2 or 3 different plays, and it all goes to Royston at the end.
Yeah, it's almost all up the middle, and everybody knows he's going to get the ball. They have ran a couple of jet sweeps, but not that much success.
It's a little squib kick. It's going to get taken by Del Ponte at the 28-yard line. It's up and gets a few yards after picking it up at the 28, so gets some more positive yards on it, but yeah, Wautoma's confidence growing immensely here as the game's going along. Didn't look like much of anything the first couple drives, and after that they figured some stuff out with Waupun. Kept this a very close ball game. As a matter of fact, they're leading right now, 21-20. 10:28 left here in the ball game.
Yes, and they're fired up. Their staff is fired up. The players are showing a lot of emotion right now. I feel like they have a chance to win their first game.
On the road during homecoming here,
Waupun short a guy again. Man, not sure what's.
Yeah, some confusion. Sheridan comes out of the field. Like a slot receiver right now for Waupun. Receiver's out to the right. Look up and get the ball in the hands of Braden Torres. He's going to pick up maybe about 5 yards on the play up to the 41-yard line.
Tackled by.
And tackling.
Logan Prawl down here way deep on the field.
Something you don't want to see unless he's.
It might be just a cramp. Could be just a cramp.
So it looks like the way they're treating it.
Prawl was in motion. He ran a deep pattern.
Yeah, one of those where it didn't even stop. They just snapped the ball, and he just kept on heading up the field. They went short with Torres on the completion, but second down and 5 now as they still tend to Logan Prawl on the field and kind of bending it out for that cramp that he's got.
Yeah, left calf, it looks like. Logan, he's one of those, not much fat on that guy. He's a wiry guy, and that's the type that sometimes get those problems and cramping in these cool nights.
I want to invite everybody to show up on Monday night down at the fire station in Waupun. They're celebrating their 150th anniversary for the Volunteer Fire Department of Waupun. They're going to have a nice little gathering down there from 5:30 until 5:30 about 7 o'clock on Main Street in Waupun. BJ DeMa has a nice little program put on at 6 o'clock. They're going to do that, have the ceremony. So they've got a lot of things, historical things, and different things that the whole family would enjoy, little kids would enjoy when they come there. So hopefully we'll see it down there. I'm going to be down there, do some reports from down there, interviewing some of the firemen and ladies that are down there. And again, I think we got a great fire department, volunteer fire department. They always have, and really help you feel a little comfortable going to bed at night knowing that they're around, because these guys are dedicated. They have a lot of training, and we really appreciate our firemen here in Waupun.
Yeah, professionals they are, true professionals. Yeah, Prawl, he's having a hard time getting that cramp to go away. Trying to walk it off, but those things keep snapping back at you.
Okay. Here we go, a second down and a long 5 now for Waupun. At the 41-yard line on their side of the field. Look up the field, that is complete, and that's going to be a first down. Nice job by Del Ponte. Gets it right about the 46-yard line and lunges forward to about the 49. First and 10 here for Waupun, moving the sticks again.
That's Caden Del Ponte's first catch of the evening. First reception of the night for him. He's had some big nights. Right now with Prawl out of the game, the big-time playmaker.
Yeah, Emmett Hull out of the game for the whole
right.
game.
Yeah, we forgot about that. Emmett missing.
Reeder's going to get it. He's still on his feet yet and trying to get something out of this and gets himself up close to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short on the play. He's going to be about a 6-yard loss or so, and he just kept his legs churning and ends up only losing 1 yard, and the play makes it a second down and 11 with the ball at the 48-yard line.
That may be one of the best runs for a 1-yard loss that I've seen this season. Making the most of what he could there to limit the loss.
Second and 11 now for Waupun. 2 receivers split out to the left. Reeder's going to get it. We got a flag on the play as it takes off, and Reeder's still on his feet and fighting, and gets himself into Wautoma territory, but flag right in the beginning of that. Some movement by Waupun is going to bring the ball back 5 yards.
Yeah, a little early I think it was by Thurk. Got a little head start.
We'll make it a second down and about 16 yards to go.
Yeah. Emmett Hull out of the game, Prawl out of the game. Waupun's gonna have to find some new weapons here.
Yeah, still working on Logan's calf right now, having trouble getting that all loosened up. Sometimes some of those guys get it out right away, and then sometimes he kind of hangs around. Doesn't look like he's in a lot of pain or anything, just cramped up. Second down and a 16 with the ball now back at the 43-yard line of Waupun.
Again, everybody's looking to the sideline for a play, and I'm not sure what.
They were all motioning there. But
illegal shift, he was saying, I think, is
okay.
What we had. Initial sign was motion, and he said illegal shift.
Second down and 16 now for Waupun. If they don't stall right here at midfield. Gonna pitch it out the left side over to Reeder, trying to get that edge. Cuts up, nice block there. And still on his feet, crosses the 40-yard line and gets it up close to about the 35 before he's taken out of bounds. Nice block over there by Clayton Taylor toward the beginning of that to free him up, and broke a few tackles, and a nice carry there for Waupun. Much needed first down for Waupun.
Put him down for about 28 on that carry. Yeah, you're right. Clayton Taylor out there leading the way, getting it done without getting a penalty. Logan Prohl back in the game right now for Del Ponte.
Okay. So we got Waupun set up here with a 1st and 10, and just a little things like this are kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but it's going to be a 1st down at 15 for the Warriors. One good thing is if you keep that clock moving up there, if it ends with a touchdown for Waupun, that'll be good. 8-10 and counting down in the ball game. Waupun now down by a point, 21-20 to winless Wautoma. Reeder's going to run into a wall about 2 yards up the field, up to about the 37-yard line.
2nd down, Warriors.
We got 12 yards to go, a 2nd down and 12 for Waupun.
Yeah, they don't have to get it all on one play here. Once again, I like the matchup with Torres out here, though, 1-on-1.
Reeder's going to get it around the right side again. He's got some blockers out in front of him. And finishes hard at the end. And, knocked out right around maybe just inside the 30-yard line or right at the 30-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and a little over maybe almost 6 yards to go now for the Warriors.
Much more manageable. Undoubtedly, this will be 2-down territory right here. They will definitely go for it on 4th down if they don't get it.
They do that little mismatch over there again with Torres and a much smaller player, but they're going to keep it on the ground and take it up inside the 20. 1st down, and he cuts back in the end zone. Touchdown for Waupun, a 30-yard run from Hayden Reeder. Boy, nice hole around the right, a little cutback with a block ahead of him, and then he was in daylight the rest of the way. Touchdown for the Warriors. Back in the lead now, 26-21.
That was Sanders, actually, Steve. He just came into the game.
Oh, Sanders.
Yeah, that was his first carry in a long time, though. Reeder doing all the work, and then Sanders came in and had the big one.
Reeder train, yeah. Well, good job by the King. It's good to be King.
Yeah. Oh, Waupun again with 12 people in the huddle. Oh, my goodness.
That happen? Doesn't
Not
happen as
sure.
often as it does for them.
This is a big.
Nate, how does that happen? Big points right here. You got
this is huge. You don't want to make it an 8-yard attempt. Maybe that.
Reeder and Sanders in the backfield now for Waupun. Team going to cruise it around to his right, looks in the end zone. That one is picked off in the end zone by Woyak. So Waupun just clinging out to a 5-point lead, 26-21, and the big fella kind of trips up on the field as he's trying to run off the field and kind of splays out there on the field. Embarrassing moment, but Wautoma came to play here today. Waupun with a big touchdown. Waupun clinging onto a 5-point lead. 6:45 left, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field. Steve and Randy with you, and Waupun's going to kick off again. Kicking off for Waupun, Elijah Ewert, the freshman. Pretty good boot there, down to about the 14-yard line. Wautoma with Royston with the ball again. Don't like to see it in his hands, but that's how you finally he's got to bull him down at the end. Nice little tackle at the end of that by the Warriors. Number 16, Ewert, the kicker, actually finishing that one off at the end.
Now the freshman, the only a freshman. It looks like Waupun's going to go to a 4-man front now. Get Potratz back in there, Van Buren, DeGroff, and close to Bohr.
Freshman over there on that left edge for Waupun. Here we go. So defense going to answer here and stop Wautoma. Royston has it. Again, just fighting and getting himself up to the 40, and a little scrum right there. Stops right there, just past the 40, just shy of the 41. Well, a 3-yard gain, and that makes it a 2nd down and 7 to go for Wautoma.
Second down.
Just a tough guy to bring down.
Same formation almost every set here for Wautoma.
Pitch it out over to the right side, and again, a nice gain close to the 1st down marker, maybe a yard short. That time it was on the carry, Brady Abbott's carrying it up to within a yard of a 1st down. 3rd down and 1 now. 5:40 and counting down here in the ball game. Waupun leading 26-21 on your new Medical Center scoreboard.
If Waupun has ever needed to make a stop against the running game, it's now.
Doing simple plays over and over again, about 3-4 different plays, and Waupun can't stop them. Nice little carry again by Royston into Waupun territory at the 46-yard line.
Jack Lemonis now into the game, into that front defensive line. Waupun running a lot of bodies in and out, trying to find the answer.
What are they calling now? Putting even the referee's hands are up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, not sure what.
Inadvertent whistle.
Talking to the players right now.
2 guys coming off, 1 guy coming in.
Yeah, now another one coming in.
I don't know. This is it's odd.
Yeah.
They see something they're wearing or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
This late in the ball game.
I don't know if that had anything to do with the substitution or not. But
yeah, there he goes again. Royston finally meets resistance just inside the 40-yard line, but not before he picks up maybe about 7 yards on the play. Makes it a 2nd down and 3 to go.
Power smash mouth football. That's all we're seeing for Wautoma.
Yeah, a little unsettling here for Waupun. Just don't have an answer. No adjustments that have worked for them. Numerous different players checking into the ball game on defense. Just, again, simple play around the left side, and 1st down again for Wautoma up to the 34-yard line. 4:14 and counting down in the ball game.
We saw Waupun walk 8, 9 man up into the box in the early parts of this game. I think they need to do that again.
I mean, they're showing no signs that they're going to pass the ball at all, so it almost feels like you could kind of load things up, like you said. So I'm going to give it to Abbott's around the right side, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play. He's got a 2nd down and about 8 to go. Clock keeps on ticking. 3:40 and counting down.
Yeah, you do not want to allow Wautoma to get into the end zone here. There won't be much time left when they do. So, yeah, you got to get a stop.
2nd down and 8. Again, just the same thing that they've seen numerous times. And again, big gain. Just short of a 1st down.
Yeah, it's going to be close. less than a yard.
Yep, got him right at the 25-yard line, and a
Timeout on the field.
timeout taken by Waupun with 3:08 left. We'll do the same thing. We'll take a timeout back after this in 30 seconds on RP Sports.
Two claps and Ric Flair.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Go. Okay, we're back. Steve and Randy with you. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. 3:08 left. Again, no adjustments working. Looking at now, they got everybody kind of up by the line, and
there we go.
Little resistance, but it will be a first down.
Yeah,
it'll be a first. It's up to the 23-yard line.
Run up the middle, Wautoma.
So they're moving the sticks right now. 3:03 left here in the ball game, but at least they show some resistance on it.
Wautoma, a little bit more urgency right now, not as much time in the huddle.
Well, at the 23-yard line of Waupun, and they had Royston still hard to get him down, but finally they got him down for a loss. A rare loss there when the ball's in the hands of Skylar Royston, but he loses a yard back to about the 25-yard line. So the second down and almost 12 yards to go for a first down.
This is the opportunity for Waupun. Got him second and long. Equipment timeout right now by the official. Helmet came off.
Bullcrats trying to get the crowd to get behind him here right now. They got to get the job done up there. Royston's got it, gets tripped up. Good job. They got him down right about the 23-yard line, so maybe right back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's a third down and 10 yards for the Hornets.
Third down.
The crowd's into it, I'll tell you that. They want this Warrior team to get a stop.
Yeah, we all do. Right now, let's do it. There we go. They got the crowd behind him. A third down and 10 right now. Two more stops. Waupun, we've got a flag and offsides on Waupun. They can't get a call to go their way. Offsides on the Warriors, going to make it a third down and 5 yards to go, and the ball inside the 20.
No, that's huge.
Exactly where you can't have that happen.
I know. Got to watch the ball if you're up there. Makes it much more doable for Wautoma.
Yeah, two played 4 down territory the rest of the way, and again, Waupun gives them a first down pretty much.
Wow.
That is awful.
It's going to be, still going to be short, I think. But yeah, third and an inch now.
Jeez.
Yeah, two times in a row they're getting on the hard count.
Down to 1:30, by the way. There's the clock down clicking off again right now. Ball sitting at the 14-yard line, and Royston's got it, but he only needed a few inches. See where they put the ball down.
We're going to stop it for a measure.
It's probably going to be measured. It would have been a lot easier if it was third and 10 or third and 8.
Jeez.
Not third and inch, because you had two times you jumped off sides.
Well, they still have another opportunity if they don't get it, and they will definitely be going for it. 1:13 left on the clock. And a little short. And you better get some penetration on that defensive line right now on this play. Got to win the battle on the line.
The clock did stop for the measurement, obviously. It kind of helps the Hornets.
This is just kind of stacking up time-wise. They really
need our guys to get over there with the sticks and get those down so that the official winds the clock.
That was still do take the time they want on this big fourth down play. Waupun needs to penetrate right now and keep them from a first down. Huge play in the ball game for Waupun's defense. And they've got him down. He lunges. No, I think he's going to come up short. Waupun's going to get that ball back. To see where they put it down. They have it just inside the 15-yard line, and they were up to the task. And Waupun is going to get this ball back. Wow, what a big defensive play there for the Warriors. And it's Waupun's football, turnover on downs. They were just breaking all the way down the field, bending, and then finally they stood up when they needed to. A couple of third and short, fourth and short, and Waupun gets the ball back. What a great couple of defensive plays by the Warriors.
Two really bad penalties on Waupun by jumping off sides, but then up for the task. Getting 2 stops, less than a yard.
There's 52 seconds left on the clock, and Waupun just taking the knee, and then a timeout taken by Wautoma.
Wow.
Oh, man. A lot of things to work on for Waupun, though. Some of the discipline things out there, the penalties, too many guys in the huddle. Not being able to stop the fairly simple 3 or 4 plays that they were running for the Hornets. They've got to talk about that too, but they're going to come out on top in this ball game. 26-21 with 47 seconds left in the game.
It's been an uphill fight, but Waupun's are going to come out victorious. I guess that's the big thing, but yeah, definitely some things they want to make improvements on.
It's going to raise some eyebrows in the conference, though.
Yeah.
So the not being a decisive victory here for Waupun. Guess they have one more timeout yet for Wautoma. .47 seconds left. Guess they call a timeout immediately, and Waupun probably have to punt yet. I mean, will they give them 30 seconds?
Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to add up some stats here. So
clock stops at 45 seconds. 26-21 Waupun here on homecoming night. Great crowd here. Not too many people have left. Great atmosphere, nice cool weather. Feels like football weather out there today, which makes it even nicer. Nate's still wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so. Just have some thick skin there, Nate.
Nate wears shorts always, no
yeah.
matter what the weather.
Some black sweatpants that one game over at Waterloo. He had all dressed up with that. So clock is running with fourth down and 13 to go. Ball sitting at the 12, and not going to be able to totally run the clock out, I don't think. If they've got a time already set by looking at the clock on when they're going to get them thinking about punting the ball.
No, I would not punt. Well,
so much time is left.
They're going to go run this all the way down.
They're going to bring it down. Oh, he's got it down to 3 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, they could take a snap and you could just run backwards a few and then run the 3 seconds and then fall to the ground, not risk any kind of a bad snap.
3 seconds left on the clock.
I would not punt this right now. I would, as long as you don't take the knee immediately, you should be able to backpedal and take 3 seconds off, and then
should be able to,
and then take the knee. But what do I know about anything, right?
Yeah, what a game here. Waupun definitely tested, had some opportunities, had some drives that were stalled deep into Wautoma territory. There's a few other things, didn't finish some drives. Waupun has no kicking options that they've showed, but I think they got some guys that could maybe kick a field goal. I have a feeling Ewart could probably drill one through there and beam if they worked on that from way down the field like that.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with those 2-point conversions. They're going to go shotgun here, so we got to make sure this is taken care of.
You'd even run around in the end zone if you wanted to and take it back in there. Put it up high, clock is run out, and throws it out of bounds. Perfect. That was a perfect executed last play of the game. Threw it up a receiver sort of in that area. Out of bounds, and Waupun's going to escape here with a 26-21 victory at home on homecoming night against Wautoma to go to 5-2 on the season. They go to 3-2 in conference play. And Logan Paul is dancing out there in front of the student section. Always a performer.
His cramp is better.
His what?
His cramp. He had a bad cramp.
Yeah, that definitely is healed. So, again, the Warriors coming out with a victory here. And tell you what, we'll take a break and come back and talk about the game. And I think I'm going to go set up and talk to a couple players, maybe the coach, and talk about things here in the ball game. Back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Field. I'm Randy Armgist. Steve Winterax heading to the field, trying to get some on-field interviews. But for right now, we're going to run down a few of the stats. Rushing, Kyler Sanders, I had him 7 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown. He had a 31-yard touchdown run in the second half. Hayden Reeder, 11 for 77 in the game. Chase Beam did not have a carry in the second half other than the kneel down, so he was 3 carries, 2 yards. Graham Gopalm as well, 2 carries for 10 yards. Receiving, Logan Prawl, 3 for 55 with a 24-yard touchdown, that in the first half. Braden Torres with a big night for Waupun, 9 carries, 137 yards. He had a 30-yard touchdown and a 26-yard touchdown. Graham Gopalm, 2 receptions for 19, and Caden Del Ponte, 1 reception in the second half for 7 yards. Chase Beam, unofficially, I have him for 18 of 24, 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. So a big night again for Chase Beam, 18 of 24, 3 T's, and 217 yards passing. So we are going to take another break here in just a minute, and then we are going to probably come back to Steve Winterhack with on-field interviews. So right now we'll take a break. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks for trying to jump in on the live chat. We always like having that. So again, thanks for everything, and we'll come back one more time with on-field interviews.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Say cheese if you cringe when it's...
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
For a gave you guys a little test out here. Looking at Braden Torres.
We knew they were a run-heavy team, and we've kind of been struggling a little bit on the run, like being able to stop it and make them forced to pass. But tonight we were able to make them play their outside, make them have to counter because we were pressuring and make them cut back a lot more than they're used to.
About 26 yards, one about 21 yards. Big night tonight for your number one for your unbelievable quarterback, Chase Beam, and found you plenty of time to talk about the advantage you had here on the defender.
Yep, the past couple of weeks, Logan ball getting called. Teams are really okay. Put the best this week. He was shorter, and he wasn't ready for. He had his head in the backfield most of the plays, but yeah, me and Beam were finally able to connect on a lot of passes this week, and we just knew that they played zero coverage. Our coach told us that they play zero coverage, so it's pretty much all man. There's nothing really special about it. So if we beat our man, we're going to be all wide open. There's nothing really.
I know last week you had trouble. Your main. Here you go. The Berlin coming up this season, and things clicking for the team right now. How do you feel in the line, guys?
Going together because played both halves great today, and then we're just getting the team hype as we keep going on and keep winning more games.
Well, Braden, is joining us. Back up to Randy.
We are back one last time. Sorry for a little bit of difficulty there with the cordless mic not picking up. Hope you're able to get something. But again, Waupun comes out victorious tonight against the Wautoma Hornets, 26-21 in a hard-fought battle. Again, big numbers for the offense. Chase Beam, 18 of 24, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Braden Torres with a big night, 9 receptions, 137 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So that's kind of the highlight. And again, a credit to all of our sponsors that keep us on the air. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. Please support them around this small town community. Thank you again. Have a good night. Waupun again victorious, 26-21.